The intended purpose of my writing piece was to allow the reader into my favorite place in the world. I have such a connection to my parents' cabin that even the most mundane little things, like waking up in the morning, seem really magical there, and I wanted to share that with my readers. My intended audience was my peers and classmates that may not know me so well outside of class. I wanted to go beyond what my classmates know of me and go beyond my class persona and show them a little more into my outside life. As a writer, I was trying not to give too much away. Saying things like my dog's name, but not saying that it is my dog's name, was my way of keeping my readers engaged and curious in my writing. But then I also wanted to add a picture of my parents' cabin, my special place, at the end of my writing because I wanted the reader to be able to compare what they thought my special place seemed like to what it really is. Also, I was trying to make an ordinary action more abstract. So drawing it out and almost trying to freeze time with small details was a way to emphasize that specific moment and how much that means to me. As a writer, I have learned that writing is for yourself just as much as it is for your audience. Often I think I was trying to write for the audience and keep my piece entertaining and really focus on the audience, but through that process, I noticed how happy that writing was making me, and it kind of turned into a process for myself. During the process of drafting and revising, I realized that I may not be as bad at writing as I initially thought I was. At the beginning of writing workshop, I thought that I have nothing to publish. I was going to have to go right back to the drawing board. But then through revision and rereading, I began to gain confidence in my writing, and it almost made me excited to share it. All in all, as a writer, I've learned that you need to have confidence in yourself and your writing, and that at first, your writing may not seem like publishable, amazing pieces, but through the writing process and through rereading and revising, you'll realize your writing's full potential. Add in some editing and polishing it up with some pure editing, and you'll be excited. It won't be scary anymore. As a teacher, participating in workshops have taught me the importance of a writer choosing their own topic. Giving students the ownership will really motivate the students and keep them engaged in the mini lessons and ways to improve their writing. I saw this in my own piece. I was excited about my piece. I wanted to keep writing and I wanted to keep improving. And when we did the revising workshop where we went through the tables and we had a different activity at each table, I loved trying out new things and seeing ways that really worked for my writing piece. Also, through the TE 405 seminars, I've really gained a lot of resources for the writing workshop process. I've learned of a lot of good mentor texts across many grade levels and across many different writing techniques and lessons. And I've also learned a lot of ways to publish writing, including this PB Works and things like binding your books, or even, like Dawn Marie said, she published them on Amazon. All in all, I think this is something I really will instill in my classroom. I think it's a great way to spark love for writing and motivation for writing, and I think in myself it reminded me how much I really enjoy writing.